Got into that situation. Bobby Spezzano, who is the coach of the New Canaan team tomorrow against Darien, a game that everybody is all wrapped up about, of course, 2 o'clock at a neutral site. Do you worry about kids' emotions in a game? A 14-year-old, does a young, you're a young man yourself, you're only 27 years of age. Do you, I think you got the age right. 27. Are you worried? I mean, we have these are emotional kids. You know, they miss a shot, they make a mistake, they get in foul trouble. You know, there are tears. Does a youth sports coach worry about that?
I do. Like I said, I've been coaching the 8th grade in particular for the past 4 years, both in AAU and Winter League. The only months off I have off is probably July and August with basketball. What I will say is I'm very concerned about where they are emotionally, particularly because I've been with these boys 5 days a week. I know what their character is. I know how they react to things, and I'll tell you this much: I will not, like I always do. I'll be standing up the entire time on the sideline, but at the same time, I like to utilize kind of when other teams are on the free throw line, kind of talking to the boys, to the particular kid that may be out of it a little bit, play by play, and just psychologically, you want to keep them in the game and keep them confident and help them understand that even though they may have made a mistake, what they could do from a positive standpoint.
In the NBA, a coach knows what he can do with a particular official, can say something, can do what he has to do, and the officials give him a lot of room. These are NBA officials. Can a 14-year-old coach handle that with a group of officials? These are officials you don't know. They don't go around a league and you know them by name. Can you talk to them? How about working with youth? They don't want to hear from some 27-year-old, about 8th grade basketball. You giving them a hard time. Can you get away with it? You got to be careful. How does a youth coach work with the officials in these kind of games?
Well, just to be clear, let you know, I'm also on Board 9. I'm a Board 9 official in Connecticut, so I understand how it is to be an official. So I have that edge there. I understand how to speak to an official. And, I believe that the last game we played, we did have a situation where I felt that the game was called really tight. However, you do got to be careful what you say. I never go up to the official and argue calls. I can't change the past. However, I think it is very helpful for a coach to kind of go up to the official and ask them, hey, look, these are 14-year-old kids. This game might not mean much to you, but it means a lot to them. Can you please let them understand, in particular, what they're doing wrong? Because you don't want to lose the game because your star players get fouled out. Because as you know, this is the AAA league, and if you don't have your star players in the game in crucial games like this, it can be key to your team, succeeding or not.
No, absolutely. Does an official on this level, does he take this game seriously, or does an official on this level just worry about getting his $65 and getting out of there?
Honestly, I think you would hope to get lucky that you get an official that does care. I would hope that in the championship game, the people who assign the officials would find those 2 officials. And like I said, look, I'm on Board 9 on the referee board. I'll give you a great example. When I don't see officials who change, when an official makes a foul call against a player, he's supposed to go to the middle of the court, tell the scorekeeper who the foul's on, and then the officials rotate. When I don't see that, that's when I know the officials really don't care too much.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Officials are supposed to rotate after they call the foul. They're supposed to go on the opposite end of the court. I wasn't aware of that.
They're supposed to. So, for example, if I make a foul call under the basket, I should walk up to the middle of the court. I walk to the scoreboard, and my partner should go get the ball and take my position, and then we rotate. So that's why, believe me, I look for stuff like that all game. That's why I may yell, look, can I get a different look? Because you may get an official who's on your side the entire time, and you just feel like he's kind of not really giving you anything, and you want a different look. So I watch for all those things. They're supposed to rotate after every foul call, not in violations, but on foul calls.
I wasn't aware of that. Interesting. All right, how about timeouts in 30 seconds? How many are you allowed in the game? In youth basketball, how many timeouts is the coach allowed in these games?
You get 3 full and 2 30-second timeouts.
For the game or for the half?
For the whole game.
So you get 3, 4, and you're not allowed to. So when you don't forget, folks, only in the NBA, you don't get the ball at half court late in the game if you save a 20 or a 30-second timeout. That's correct, right?
Correct.
So you have to be careful of when you call these timeouts. Correct?
100%. Timeouts are at this level. It is key. The timing of the timeout is very key.
It is. All right. Now, what's the last thing a coach like you tells your kids tomorrow at 1:59 when the whistle blows to play the game? Without giving away trade, what's your? I mean, are you a motivational guy? You're gonna give him a little pep talk. What's the coach do in these situations?
Yeah, I am definitely a motivational guy. Particularly with these boys, I try to put it realistically to them. I help them understand that, I believe that they are better than any team in the state. I've been telling that since day one. I've been telling that I believe we were going to the championship since day one. You can ask them 1 through 9 if I told them at the beginning of the year. And I just motivate them, and especially what I like to do in particular is about an hour before the game, I like to go up to each kid, no matter what his role is on the team, and explain to him what I expect out of him during the game and what I need him to do. And look, I like that to be a private thing with individuals, because not everybody has the same role, and I want everybody to feel like they're involved in the game. Now, from a team standpoint, look, I like to fire them up. When they make a mistake, I yell at them, but then I say get it back on defense and try to keep it positive.